You know that feeling, the bloating, the gas, the discomfort after a meal? We've all been told that's a gut issue. But what if your anxiety is also a secret signal from your stomach? What if that stubborn acne that just won't go away is your gut screaming for help? We've been taught to look for the obvious clues, but some of the most critical warnings are the ones we dismiss as just part of life. It might sound strange, but your gut is a hidden command center, influencing everything from your mood to your sleep to the clarity of your skin. It's time to stop ignoring these subtle and not so subtle warnings. In this video, we're going to expose the 5 critical red flags your body is sending you, explain the simple science behind why they're happening, and give you actionable steps to finally start fixing them. Be sure to stay till the end as I reveal my most informative red flag. Let's start with a red flag that might be looking back at you in the mirror: your skin. We're talking about persistent acne, eczema, rosacea, or rashes that seem to pop up without a clear cause. You might blame your skincare routine, hormones, or stress, and while those are all factors, a major root cause that often gets overlooked is hidden much deeper right in your gut. This connection is so well established, it even has a name: the gut-skin axis. Think of it as a direct hotline between your digestive system and your skin. When your gut balance is off, a condition called dysbiosis, it can lead to something known as leaky gut. Imagine your intestinal lining is a tight net, designed to let only good stuff like nutrients pass through. With leaky gut, that net gets damaged, allowing undigested food particles and toxins to leak into your bloodstream. Your immune system, about 70% of which is in your gut, spots these invaders and triggers an inflammatory response. This inflammation then travels through your body and can show up on your skin as redness, irritation, and breakouts. Studies have even shown that people with skin conditions like acne and eczema often have a very different gut bacteria landscape compared to people with clear skin. So that stubborn patch of eczema isn't just a skin issue. It's often an outside sign of an inside problem. So how do you calm the storm inside to clear up your skin? It all starts with your diet. First, you can support your gut lining by eating foods rich in polyphenols and collagen like dark berries, green tea, and bone broth. These give your intestinal wall the building blocks it needs to repair itself. Second, try to identify your personal trigger foods. Common culprits that can fuel inflammation are dairy, gluten, and sugary high-processed foods. Consider eliminating one of these for a few weeks to see how your skin responds. But remember, that what works for one person might not work for another, and it can be helpful to work with a professional. Finally, bring in some anti-inflammatory foods. Things rich in omega-3 fatty acids like salmon and flax seeds can help calm the inflammatory response from the inside out. By feeding your gut what it needs, you're not just chasing symptoms, you're getting closer to the source. The second red flag is something millions of people feel but rarely connect to their digestion: wild mood swings. Are you feeling more anxious than usual? Do you get waves of irritability, brain fog, or feelings of depression that don't seem tied to anything specific? It's easy to blame stress or a bad night's sleep. But what if that emotional roller coaster is actually being driven by your gut? This isn't just a hunch. It's backed by a ton of science. Your gut and brain are a constant two-way communication through the gut-brain axis. Scientists even call the gut our second brain because it's lined with millions of nerve cells and produces a huge portion of our body's neurotransmitters, the chemicals that regulate mood. For example, while the brain makes its own serotonin, about 90 to 95% of the body's total serotonin is actually produced in the gut. However, an unhealthy gut can disrupt this production and send stress signals to the brain via the vagus nerve, which can trigger neuroinflammation and impact mood. An imbalance in your gut microbes can absolutely contribute to feelings of anxiety and depression. Be sure to click the subscribe, like, and notifications button for more videos like this one. To stabilize your mood, you need to stabilize your gut. A great first step is managing stress, which is a major disruptor of the gut-brain connection. Things like meditation, deep breathing, or just a walk outside can lower stress hormones and calm both your brain and your gut. Second, feed your gut what it needs to support a balanced mood. Probiotic-rich foods like plain yogurt, kefir, kimchi, and sauerkraut introduce beneficial bacteria that help restore balance. And don't forget omega-3 fatty acids from foods like fatty fish, walnuts, and chia seeds. Omega-3s are powerful anti-inflammatories that can help reduce neuroinflammation linked to mood disorders. Taking these steps creates a positive cycle. A calmer gut helps create a calmer mind, which in turn helps support a healthier gut. Red flag number 3 is that deep exhaustion that coffee just can't seem to touch. You sleep for 8 hours but still wake up feeling like you barely slept. You drag yourself through the day fighting off fatigue and low energy. If that sounds like you, your gut might be the energy thief you haven't been thinking about. The link between your gut and energy is all about nutrient absorption and sleep quality. First, a healthy gut is crucial for absorbing the vitamins and minerals that your body needs for energy, like B vitamins and iron. If your gut is inflamed or imbalanced, you can't properly absorb these nutrients, even if you're eating a super healthy diet. This is called malabsorption, and it can leave you feeling drained. Second, an unhealthy gut can seriously mess with your sleep. Your gut plays a role in producing serotonin, which is a building block for melatonin, the hormone that controls your sleep-wake cycles. When your gut health is off, that whole system gets thrown off, leading to trouble sleeping and feeling unrested. This creates a nasty cycle. Poor gut health leads to poor sleep, and research shows that even just a couple nights of bad sleep can negatively impact your gut bacteria, making you even more tired. To get your energy back, you have to support your gut. Start by making sure you're getting plenty of prebiotic fiber from foods like garlic, onions, asparagus, and slightly green bananas. Prebiotics are basically food for your good gut bacteria, helping them thrive and improve nutrient absorption. Next, work on your sleep hygiene to break that cycle. Try to have a consistent sleep schedule and avoid heavy meals, caffeine, and bright screens for a couple of hours before bed to let your body wind down. Finally, think about adding more fermented foods to your diet. Things like sauerkraut, kombucha, are natural sources of probiotics that can help rebalance your gut, which can lead to better sleep and hopefully more energy. Our fourth red flag can be incredibly frustrating: unexplained changes in your weight. You haven't really changed your diet or exercise habits, but the number on the scale keeps moving up or sometimes down for no apparent reason. This isn't just a small fluctuation, it's a stubborn shift that feels completely out of your control. This can be a sign that your gut microbiome is messing with your metabolism. Your gut is a major player in regulating your body weight. For one, the types of bacteria in your gut can influence how many calories you actually absorb from your food. Some bacteria are just better at extracting energy and telling your body to store it as fat. If you have too many of these fat-storing bacteria, you could gain weight even if you haven't increased your calorie intake. Your gut microbes also talk to your brain, influencing your appetite and cravings. An overgrowth of certain unhealthy bacteria can send signals that make you crave sugar and processed foods, the exact things they love to eat. Finally, chronic low-grade inflammation from an unhealthy gut can disrupt the hormones that control hunger and fat storage, like leptin and ghrelin. This can trick your body into feeling hungry all the time and wanting to hold on to fat. To get your weight back in balance, you have to rebalance your gut. The most powerful first step is cutting back on processed foods and added sugar, which basically starves the unhealthy bacteria that are driving those cravings and inflammation. Replace them with a diverse, plant-rich diet. Try to eat a wide variety of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Different microbes like different types of fiber, so variety is key to building a strong gut community that supports a healthy metabolism. And don't forget healthy fats from foods like avocados and olive oil. They help reduce inflammation and keep you feeling full, which can help fight off those cravings. Now for my most informative and ignored red flag. And now we've arrived at the fifth and most direct red flag: constant digestive problems. This includes the classic stuff: bloating, gas, heartburn, stomach pain, constipation, or diarrhea. These are the signals most people know are gut related, but they're also the ones we tend to just put up with. We take an antacid, blame it on dinner, and move on. But digestive distress that happens all the time is not normal. It's your body's loudest cry for help. Think of those symptoms like warning lights on your car's dashboard. You wouldn't just ignore them and hope they go away, but that's what many of us do with our gut. Chronic bloating isn't just a little gas, it's often a sign that food isn't being broken down correctly and is fermenting in your gut. Constant constipation or diarrhea means the rhythm of your digestive system is off, a process that's heavily influenced by your microbiome. This is proof that the basic machinery of your digestion is struggling. Ignoring these direct signs can allow underlying issues like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, food intolerance, or chronic inflammation to get worse, which then affects everything else we've talked about: your mood, skin, energy, and weight. Tackling these direct signals means getting back to basics. First, become a detective of your own body. For a week or two, keep a simple journal of what you eat and when symptoms like bloating or pain show up. This can help you spot potential trigger foods. Second, focus on fiber and water. Slowly increase your fiber intake from whole foods to help with regular bowel movements, and make sure you're drinking enough water, which is crucial for fiber to work properly. And finally, slow down and really chew your food. Digestion starts in your mouth, and just taking the time to chew well can take a huge load off your stomach and intestines, leading to less gas and bloating. If these symptoms are severe or don't go away after making these changes, it's a clear sign you should talk to a healthcare professional. So these 5 red flags are way more than just small annoyances. Your skin breakouts, your mood swings, your endless fatigue, your stubborn weight, and your digestive issues are all connected. They are your body's built-in warning system, telling you that your gut, the core of your health, needs attention. By learning to listen to these signals and taking these simple steps, you can start to heal your gut and transform your overall health. Disclaimer: the information provided regarding health benefits is for informational purposes only and should not be considered medical advice. Always consult a healthcare professional before starting any new health regimen, treatment, or if you have any questions regarding a medical condition. Individual results may vary, and the effectiveness of health benefits can differ based on personal circumstances. The content is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. If you've experienced any of these red flags, let us know in the comments. Sharing your story can help someone else on their health journey. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more tips on how to take control of your health from the inside out. Check out our other videos on gut health and overall well-being. Thank you for watching.